Hello students, welcome to Rolle's theorem problems. So let's get started. The question may ask like this: discuss the applicability of Rolle's theorem for the following functions. So let us suppose the first question I'll take here: f of x equal to sin x in the interval 0 comma pi, closed interval 0 comma pi. This is the interval given here. So the first condition we need to check here. So continuity. So whether this function is continuous over the interval 0 to pi or not. So the first condition I'll be writing here. So f of x is s- continuous. F of x is continuous on closed interval 0 comma pi because sin x is continuous everywhere. So on the whole real number set. So next, that is the reason. Now afterwards, since f of x equal to sin x, now differentiate this function with respect to x because we are checking now differentiability. Find f dash of x, sin x derivative cosine x. Now we can say here, therefore function is differentiable. Function is differentiable or differentiable on open interval 0 comma pi because we need to check differentiability on open interval 0 comma pi. So here you can plug in between 0 to pi any number. Okay, over here you will not get infinity for any real any angle. That's the reason we can say function is differentiable, so on the interval 0 to pi. Now afterwards, the third condition we need to check. The third condition is f of a equal to f of b, which means so endpoints are same, so ordinates are same, we need to prove. So here f of 0 a means, so f of 0 value, which means substitute in the given equation or given function sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. Similarly, find f of b. B means so pi. So now substituting again sin 180. Sin pi means 0. So we can say therefore f of 0 is same as f of pi, which is equal to 0. So all three conditions are satisfied. Therefore we can say here all conditions, which means there will be three conditions, as you know. So all conditions of Rolle's theorem are satisfied. Are satisfied. So by Rolle's theorem, there exist at least, this is there exist, I am writing, there exist at least one real number, at least one real number, it's a statement. Say otherwise directly, c belongs to open interval 0 comma pi. We need to find one value between 0 to pi in such a way such that we can say such that f dash of c equal to 0. So which means f dash of c, since we have f dash of x equal to cosine x from the previous page. Now f dash of c means what? Cosine of angle c. Just to plug in wherever x is there, x equal to c equal to 0. Solve this one. C equal to cosine inverse of 0. So if you transpose, c equal to cosine inverse of 0. So cosine inverse of 0 means we have cosine 0 is 1. So which means, so cosine inverse of, so cosine not 0, cosine 0 value is 1, that's okay. Here cosine 0 is how much? So we will write here cosine pi by 2. We know that cosine 90 is 0. So from this we can say pi by 2 equal to cosine inverse of 0. So which means cosine inverse of 0 is pi by 2. Pi by 2 means 90 degrees. So I can say it is clearly belongs to open interval 0 comma pi. So between 0 comma pi, so this is 0 degrees. Here pi degrees angle. Okay, so pi radians I can say here. So pi by 2 is lies between 0 comma pi by 2. Okay, so hence the result. So we can say here hence, so we can say Rolle's theorem is verified also here. That is the answer, c equal to pi by 2. Now let's take one more problem. F of x equal to, the function is given as x square plus 1 over the interval 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Next 3 minus x over the interval 1 less than x less than or equal to 2. So here we need to check the applicability of Rolle's theorem. Again, continuity, differentiability, and f of a equal to f of b we need to check. What is interval here? 0 to 2. Interval is we need to suppose 0 to 2. Okay. So we need to check continuity from the interval 0 to 2. Differentiability on open interval 0 comma 2. And f of a equal to f of b also we need to check, which means f of 0 and f of 2 whether both are equal or not, function values. Okay, one by one we will check. Now first condition we need to check continuity. How do you check if the function is given like this in intervals or partitions given? So in this case what we do, so I can find the continuity at the point x equal to 1. We will check. So here how do you check continuity at a point x equal to something like a? So since we know that, so I am writing a rule. The function, any function is continuous at a point. Any function, it's a rule, just I am writing. Any function is continuous at a point x equal to a. X equal to a means limit left side, limit extends to a minus f of x. Left hand side limit is equal to right hand side limit. Again this will be equal to function value at x equal to a. So limit of the function must be exist, and that should be same, as well as that should be equal to function of the value at the point x equal to a. If okay, any function satisfies this condition, we can say function is continuous. Now I'm going to find okay limit of the function at x equal to 1. I will be writing here heading like continuity okay at x equal to 1 I am checking. So how do you check? So first find L f dash, otherwise not dash. So limit, we can say x is tending to 1 minus function of x. So left hand side limit at the point x equal to 1. So denoted by 1 minus. So limit x is tending to 1 minus f of x. F of x 1 minus area. So here there are two functions. This is x more than 1 area. This is, see here, x is less than 1 area. So we need to check 1 minus area, means this one. This is called, comes under 1 minus area, and this is comes under 1 plus area. So accordingly you can choose the functions. So I will be selecting here 1 minus means x square plus 1. Okay, now just plug in x equal to 1. So as per the rule of limit property, so here you will get 1 square plus 1 equal to 2. After that, now I will be finding right hand side limit. Limit x is tending to 1 plus f of x, which is equal to limit x is tending to 1 plus, so 1 plus area. So 1 plus area is second function, second interval. So second interval means 3 minus x is the function. Now just plug in here x equal to 1. 3 minus 1 equal to, again, so you will get 2. Okay, so now we finished only limit of the functions. Now at the point x equal to 1. Now we need to find f of a, which means f of 1 value. Next step is, so I can find here f of 1. So I can find, since f of 1 means which function we need to choose? This is f of 1 value, f of 1 function, because here 1 is included in this, here equal to is there. So because of this we will take the function x square plus 1 is for to evaluate f of 1. So I can say here f of 1 means, so x square plus 1, okay, at x equal to 1. So the next step is 1 square plus 1 equal to 2. Now we can say here, therefore, so limit x is tending to 1 minus f of x. This is equal to limit x is tending to 1 plus f of x equal to f of 1, which is equal to 2, because all values are same. If you look here, so left hand 1 minus area, so 1 minus function value 2, so 1 plus limit of the function at 1 plus area is 2. Similarly, so f of 1 also 2, all values are same. So we can conclude here, okay, f of x, hence, or we can say here, hence I can say here f of x is continuous. So you can say hence f of x is continuous, which means given function is continuous at x equal to 1. But we need to check the as per Rolle's theorem continuity on interval. It is only at particular point x equal to 1. So how do you write which is implies? So we can generalize now. F of x is continuous. F of x is continuous. F of x is continuous on closed interval, 0 to 2. 0 to 2. 0 is the initial value, okay, final value here 2. So, so as per the given problem, so 0 to 2 the function is continuous. This is finished. Now continuity part finished. Now we will talk about second condition, differentiability. So but here there are two functions in two different intervals. How do you check differentiability? Using limit concept again. So here differentiability we can check. Differentiability, so we can say, so ty I am writing differentiability at x equal to, we can check 1. Differentiability also we will check at x equal to 1 because 1 is between 0 comma 2. Okay, so here, so let's start. How do you find left hand side derivative? So differentiability also we have a rule. A function is differentiable at a point x equal to a if and if only limit x is tending to a minus f of x. So f of x minus. So we will check like this rule. So I'll be writing here rule is. So I'll be writing first rule. So a function is differentiable. I can say a function f of x is differentiable at x equal to something like a if and if only we can denote like this. Limit x is tending to a minus f of x minus f of a by x minus a. This is called left hand side derivative. So equal to limit x is tending to a plus f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a. Right hand side derivative exist, and exist means exist and equal. Exist means the value should be so finite value. So here if left hand side derivative equal to right hand side derivative, we can say function is differentiable at that particular point. Now we are differentiating we are checking differentiability at a point x equal to 1. Okay, accordingly we will generalize. Now, so how do you find here left hand side derivative? Notation L of f dash of 1. So this is the notation, which means L means left hand side derivative, like LHL, left hand side limit. Here L f dash. F dash means here derivative L f dash 1 equal to rule is limit x is tending to a minus f of x. So here the point is 1 minus f of x minus f of a means 1 divided by x minus a means 1. Okay, now we need to choose the functions. So depending upon given, okay, for functions we need to select the, we can drop here, so suitable function f of x. 1 minus area, so 1 minus area actual function is f of x equal to, this is 1 minus area, same 1 minus area function. This is 1 plus area function. Okay, x square plus 1 I can say here. So here x square I can write plus 1 again, so under bracket minus f of 1. So what is f of x here? So f of x is x square plus 1. It's clear. So f of 1 means, so 1 square plus 1 is 2. So here I will be writing 2 divided by denominator x minus 1. Now the next step, this is equals to limit x is tending to 1 minus x square minus 1 divided by x minus 1, because plus 1 minus 2 is minus 1. If you look here, numerator and denominator. So if you plug in here 1 directly, 0 by 0. 1 square is 1 minus 1 0 by 1 minus 1 0. 0 by 0 is indeterminate form. So what we do, again we can factorize here before applying limit value. So here factorize numerator. So it is like x minus 1 times x plus 1. Because of the rule a square minus b square is a minus b times a plus 1. A plus b. Okay, applied the, okay, the simple basic rule, algebraic rule, a square minus b square. This is equal to a minus b times a plus b. After that, if you look here, x minus 1, x minus 1, same linear factor, you can cancel out. So leftover linear factor is x plus 1. Now just plug in x equal to 1. If you plug in this part, okay, in this leftover linear factor x equal to 1, you will get 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2 plus 2. This is only left hand side derivative at x equal to 1. The next step, we need to find right hand side derivative or f dash of 1. This is equal to, so limit is denoted by like this. So defined x is tending to 1 plus area. This is f of x minus f of again 1, which is divided by x minus 1. So this is equals to limit x is tending to 1 plus area f of x. What is f of x here? 1 plus area 3 minus x, okay, under bracket minus f of 1. F of 1 means here 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 I am writing, which is divided by denominator x minus 1. So next step, limit x is tending to 1 plus. So 3 minus x, here minus 2, 3 minus 1, which is divided by x minus 1. If you look here, this is equal to, next step, limit x is tending to 1 plus. So here minus x, so 3 minus 2 is 1, which means, so you will get here, this is, so 3 minus x minus 2. So you will get 1 minus x, okay, divided by x minus 1. Now if I reverse the function in numerator with minus sign, so both will represent same with coefficient is minus 1 in numerator. Or simply we can say limit x is tending to 1 plus, so minus common from numerator, divided by x minus 1. So both will cancel out. So there is a constant function, limit x is tending to 1 minus of minus 1, because we have a rule, limit of a constant is constant, so answer is minus 1. Now if you look, left hand side derivative value is plus 2, right hand side derivative value at the same x equal to 1 is minus 1. So here limits are exist but not same, we can conclude like this. So therefore we can say limits are exist, or simply you can denote limit x is tending to 1 minus f of x value. So okay, which is, so or simply you can say here lf dash, better way, simple way is lf dash of 1, this is not equals to right, okay, r of f dash of 1, which means left hand side derivative is not equal to right hand side derivative at x equal to 1 here. So we can conclude, okay, differentiability or function is not differentiable, or simply you can write f of x is not differentiable, not differentiable, okay, at, or we can say not differentiable at x equal to only one point x equal to 1. But we need to generalize on the interval open 0 comma 2. How do you write? Hence we can say, hence f of x is not differentiable, not differentiable, not differentiable on open interval 0 comma 2. Okay, so finally what, so we can conclude here only, Rolle's theorem is not applicable. Therefore Rolle's theorem is not applicable, not applicable, not applicable, because of second condition of Rolle's theorem is failed. No need to apply third rule. Okay, so up to here, so we can conclude the result. So you can stop over here. Rolle's theorem is not applicable for the given function over the interval 0 comma 2. Stop over here. Let us take the new problem. So I can say number 3. Here question number 3 is, I have f of x equal to mod of x minus 2, mod of x minus 2. So here we have given interval is, so over the interval 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3. How do you answer this? So modulus function. So just first of all you should know the modulus function definition. Mod x equal to, so positive x if x is greater than or equal to 0. So minus x if x is less than 0. This rule you can recall. Similar way, mod x minus 2 means, so you will get here x minus 2 if x is greater than or equal to 2. So here greater than or equal to 2 here. This is so minus of x minus 2 or 2 minus x. You can say if x is less than 2. Because here x minus 2 more than or equal to 0 means x is more than or equal to 2. Here x minus 2 less than 0 means x is less than 2. This is the function definition for the given modulus function. Okay. Now here in between 1 comma 3 there will be 2. We will check. Take any one point. There are a lot of points. 1 comma 3 between 1 comma 3. Infinite points are there. You can choose one of the point. You can take decimal also. Better to go for integer. Let us take one positive integer. I will take 2 here. So the next step is, so I will find here the continuity first. So I will write here continuity. Here no need of applying limit concept for continuity. Okay. The reason behind it is modulus function is continuous everywhere. I am writing here since modulus this property, if you remember, you can directly write modulus function is continuous everywhere, everywhere, which means, so the function is f of x is, or hence we can say, or simply we can say, therefore this is I am writing, therefore f of x is continuous on close interval 1 comma 3. Everywhere means on the real number line. Okay, after that, so we need to check differentiability. Since we have function of x is mod of x minus 2, mod of x minus 2. Okay, so I am testing here the differentiability on open interval 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3. So I will be taking one integer. There are many numbers. I will take any one number. So this is okay. Open interval 1 comma 3. Open means excluding extreme values, which means here, so this is we are so I am writing a circle shape excluding 1 comma 3. Let us take here, there are many numbers. Let us take one of the integer. Okay, so I'll be taking, there are real numbers also. Okay, all possible values are there. Let us take one integer 2. So I'll be checking lf dash, lf dash of 2 I am finding. So lf dash 2, so apply the definition, limit x is tending to 2 minus f of x. So I am writing this is f of 2. I have to be write divided by, as per definition, x minus 2. This could be equal to limit x is tending to 2 minus. What is f of x here? I have to be write, so 2 minus area. So let us go to this previous page. So here 2 minus area means, 2 minus area means less than 2. Less than 2 minus of x minus 2 function. Minus of x minus 2. I have to be replace here minus of x minus 2 minus f of 2. So f of 2 means, so here you can substitute the result 2 minus 2 anyhow, this is 0, divided by, so denominator x minus 2. Now if you look here, so numerator minus of x minus 2 by x minus 2, I can cancel directly. There is left over part is minus 1. This is my left hand side derivative at the point x equal to 2. The next step is what I will do, right hand side derivative, r f dash of 2, find out. R f dash of 2 means limit x is approaches to 2 plus area. So f of x minus f of 2 divided by x minus 2. In this case, so limit x is tending to, x is approaches 2 plus 2 plus area. So 2 plus area means this one, x greater than or equal to 2, x minus 2, positive x. So here x minus 2. Again f of 2 0 divided by x minus 2. This time x minus 2, x minus 2 cancel out. Result is plus 1. Therefore we can say L f dash of 2 again, which is not equal to R f dash of 2. R f dash 2, which means implies f of x is not differentiable, not differentiable at x equal to 2, which implies f of x is equals to 2 plus x minus 1 power 2 by 3 in the interval 0 to 2, 0 to 2, this interval. How do you check here? Same continuity we will check first. So it is, say here, from this interval, so 0 to 2 you can take any value from 0 to 2, you can plug in over here, you will not get infinity. So we can say here, so f of x is continuous, f of x is continuous on close 0 comma 2. First condition, okay. Now number 2 condition is we need to check differentiability. Since f of x equal to 2 plus x minus 1 whole to the power of 2 by 3. So differentiate with respect to x, f dash of x. This is equal to constant first term 0 plus second term derivative 2 by 3 times x minus 1 whole power, it's 2 by 3 minus 1, which means 2 by 3 times, so inside function derivative anyhow I am not writing because 1 minus 0 that could be again 1 only. So 2 by 3 times x minus 1 power, it is after LCM minus 1 by 3. So we can rewrite this is same as 2 by 3 times, so x minus 1 whole to the power of 1 by 3. So now I have to be check this result is differentiable on open interval 0 comma 2 or not. Okay, so here, so you have to check the possibilities. 0 here, again we have 2, in between we have 1 is the integer, one possible case. This one if you plug in here 1, so 1 minus 1 0, so 2 by 0, 2 by 0 is infinity. So if we get infinity, we can say here function is not differentiable at x equal to 1. So finally we can say f dash x is, f dash of x equal to 2 by 3 times x minus 1 power 1 by 3, which means what here, f of x is not differentiable, we can say not differentiable at x equal to 1. Why? The reason is, so if we plug in here 1, so in the denominator, so 2 by 0, 2 by 0 is infinity, so this results function is not differentiable at x equal to 1. So we can conclude here f of x is not differentiable, okay, on interval is open 0 comma 2. Hence we can say here, hence Rolle's theorem not applicable. Rolle's theorem is not applicable for the given function. One more problem we'll take, fifth one. So I have f of x equal to tan x in the interval 0 to pi. We need to check the applicability of Rolle's theorem for this function. Here first condition is checking continuity. If we look here, continuity 0 to pi here, so we know that, so here 0 is the starting value, pi is the last ending value. So in between we have many values are there, infinite real numbers. So pi by 2 is one of the angle here, so in between 0 comma pi by 2. So here, so from the given interval I can say here, so f of, so pi by 2 I will check. So how do you check better? So continuity, I will find the limit. Continuity means limit x is tending to pi by 2, we can say tan x I will check. Okay, I am checking at x equal to pi by 2, which means limit x is tending to pi by 2, tan x, what happens, check it. This results tan 90. So tan of pi by 2, which means tan 90 degrees. Tan 90 means what? Infinity. Which means therefore we can say f of x is not continuous. Function is not continuous at x equal to pi by 2. At one point it is not continuous, but we need to generalize on the interval. Okay, hence we can say here, okay, f of x is, or we can say not hence, which implies we can say f of x is not continuous. It's not continuous on the interval close 0 comma pi, not open. Differentiability is on open. Hence we can say Rolle's theorem is not applicable. Hence Rolle's theorem is not applicable, not applicable for f of x, for f of x equal to tan x over the interval or on close 0 comma pi. No need to check differentiability and third condition. Okay, thank you students, thank you for watching.